Age of reading is over. That is the title of a recent article, and I could not agree more. There are a group of individuals who saw this coming from a mile away for the past several decades. Teachers who are sitting in front of elementary and middle school, and yes, high school and college, yes, as well, but seeing the decline of reading in front of our very eyes. We have seen the love of reading get chipped away day after day after day. You can come on here and tell me that I'm wrong and that you've had different experiences, and I welcome the conversation, but what I can tell you is what I've seen with my very own eyes. Books that I used to be able to read with those students 20 years ago, and I hate to say like, oh, back in the day, but seriously, back in the day, I could read a book like Charlotte's Web or Tuck Everlasting or Bud Not Buddy. I could never read those books today. They would not be understood by the students in front of me. They do not have the vocabulary. They do not have the attention span. Teachers struggle to get students to sit down and listen to a picture book. I am not blaming children. Children are not the problem. Humans are not born readers. They need to learn how to read. And what does learning how to read take? It takes perseverance. It takes attention. It takes focus. It takes desire. What do students not have? They don't have the desire. They don't have the attention span. They don't have the perseverance. Everything they want is at their fingertips. These little humans that are in front of us become bigger humans, and those bigger humans become adults. These adults are no longer reading, and it starts from a very young age. We struggle for 30 seconds of their attention. You need a hook. You need a freaking song and dance, and we want these kids to sit down and read novels. Children used to go to bed with a flashlight and a book and get in trouble for staying up reading too late. Now they are in front of the little light of their rectangular box day and night. Children are a product of their environment. They are doing what they are seeing. A huge problem on our hands. How sad it is to witness. I have yet to meet a teacher who will say the opposite. And I'm not saying there isn't one out there, and I'm not saying there isn't hope, and I'm not saying there isn't students who do love to read, but the percentage that have the attention span and the desire and the will to sit down and read a novel is maybe 3 out of your 30 students, where before it used to be 22 out of 30. Extremely sad, but it's the truth. There is so much at stake if we become a society that no longer reads. In part in this article that everyone's talking about talks about how some elite college students had difficulty reading like a higher level text. Not shocking to me as an educator at all. I feel so passionately about this, but unfortunately, I do believe the age of reading is over. Can that be changed? I don't know. I don't have the answers. It's not getting better. Unfortunately, it is getting worse.